Hello, folks, and welcome back to Mindustry. Last time we attempted number 24, Sector 24, and got wrecked. A little slower than I thought we would, but we got absolutely demolished there, and Sector 224 is under attack. Now, we did take out some of their other stuff, like this one here, and we haven't done anything to it. So I think what I want to do right now is spend some time and improve what we have here, because you see there's large oil deposits, there's lots of other things set out throughout this whole area, and we should be able to use a whole bunch of it. So that's going to kind of be my focus here for the first little bit. But first, before we do anything else, I need to go all the way back to the main base and turn off our production of units, because we just have no reason to be continuing to make units. All right, so we're going to shut that down. That one is going to now be on monos. And then hopefully we'll be able to start producing some more of the stuff that we need here. All right, so let's jump around and see what we have. Power-wise, we're doing okay. It's not the best. There's a nice thorium spot over here. Some titanium coal. There's a lot of stuff here. But what I'm most interested in right now is this giant area of oil. So what I want to do with that is it a surge smelter? Nope. It's a plastium compressor. We take a look at that. It gets lots of oil and titanium, which we have decent supplies of titanium a little farther up. And we should be able to do stuff with that. We just need to, one, establish power, and then get them all set up from there. So that's going to be our first goal here, is to get some power established going over to those areas. And once we have all of that kind of stuff set up, then we can focus on whatever else we need to do here. But let's make sure we can get all this snaking back over to our main power distribution areas. I'm basically just trying to merge these in with our existing power lines. There we go. Okay. So that should shoot up our power a little bit. Not too much, but enough. Are these ours? No, those are all their stuff that's donezo. We have all of these that are donezo. All of this area that's donezo. Now, I don't know how to set my helper guys here to just, like, I would like for them to just deconstruct things while I go and plan out the next steps here, but I don't know how to do that. So if you know how to kind of assign these guys independently to do something, that'd be very helpful in helping me figure out exactly what I want to do with this, but I don't know how to do that right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. But we do have some other things we need to address here in just a moment. Mainly, I want to get the stuff set up for our production of the plastium. And then once we get plastium set up, I need to figure out the next steps past that. But let's go over here. I'm just going to wipe out the rest of this area just because it's there and I don't want to think about it. I'm going to leave the stuff up north alone for now. And once we have all of that stuff out of there, which it's going to be gone now, cool. We're going to go over, get rid of this area up here. We'll get some drills set up. Find the best possible spot or spots. There we go. There we go. And then we get some pumps. And we'll take these guys over. I guess we should put a little merge thingy in there. And then this one over and put it in. And why are, oh, they're just not being built. Okay. So they all have full water now. I think we're going to bring it all over here. So I'm going to get my, all right, I guess we'll go impulse pump here. We'll put that up in the corner because we can get several of them set up here. So I don't want to, I'm trying to leave space open and trying to figure out the best way to do this. All right, so we have that. I think the idea here is that we're going to pump this over to a liquid tank. And then if I play my cards right, I think what I'll be able to do here is put in a, well, let me put in the factories here first. So plastium. And we're just going to play a little bit and see what this does. And if I put a vault there, I should be able to load titanium in. Oh no, I need to unload her. That's right. Okay, so I need unloader, unloader. And then I need a vault. And then we'll use the armored ones. Pull those back in like so. These guys are going to be just titanium. Titanium, okay. And in theory, I should be able to put another one, move it around, but I'm not worried about that quite yet. I just want to see if the plan itself will actually make sense. So I'm going to get that set up there like so. And bring that down and over to there, I guess, for now. I don't really know where I want that to be for sure yet. But we'll figure all of that out in due course. Actually, now let's get all of that out of there. Do something like that, I think. There we go. Okay. Then we'll make sure we power that whole area. Fantastic. And I just need this to come over one more and plop into there. Okay. So there we go. We're already making stuff, which is awesome. Let's see. Can I do... I should be able to do something like that, right? All right, that looks good. Then in theory, should be able to do that. Stuff should, yeah, that's working. Okay. Need to figure out what to do with that one. I still need to do these guys here. So we can do that. So that will go there. That one's going to come there. Go like that. That one's going to do that, I guess. Okay, I just need to reroute some of this stuff. How can I best run all that together? And right now my main goal is just trying to optimize efficiencies. That's really what I'm interested in doing right now, is just trying to figure out the best way to do all of this stuff. I guess what I'm going to need to do is get a sorter. No, invert sorter. And that's going to be for plastium. Okay, and then that guy's going to shoot that down. And that's pretty efficient, I think. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. It's producing plenty of stuff for us to take care of here. And then what I can do is change that over to plastium. And we can get that and that set up there. And we can take this one over. And then we'll just send it out to... Let's just send it to the main depot for now. But how does that work? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not hurting for anything. We have plenty of backup stuff, and that's all working. Now, what I can do is I can take all of this and copy it because we have tons more oil, and I can produce more, I think. So let's see what that looks like. Copy that. Because I can put this much closer to this area over here as well. So something like that. I suppose I just need to make sure we get power over there. All right. So I was bringing stuff in that way. Okay. This is what I need to make sure of. It's where I'm bringing all this stuff in at. And what I should be able to do, if I'm thinking correctly, which I very well may not be, is bring it across here. Nope. Okay. But I can use a phase conveyor to get it across there. Then bring that down here and over into there. This bad boy can pump more. And then I can use my plated conduit up there and over into that. That's not what I want, so I'm not gonna do it. All right, we captured our sector, which is lovely. This area here, we just need to get some power to it. How are we doing power-wise overall? Not the best, but not the worst either. All right, we'll see how that does. I think I'm going to shut this one off for now. We have more than enough supply going into that. This needs significantly more. And why are you guys saying that you don't have what you need? You absolutely do have what you need. Oh, they just don't have power. All right, that would be a good reason why things aren't working. When I was removing the belts, I must have just clicked on it by accident here. All right, so we have that going. Is there more that we have somewhere around? I love looking at the destruction of what we used to have. This area seems to be keeping up pretty decently. We are hurting on materials going out here. Oh, let's stop with that. All right, we need the inverted sorter. There, now that, why is it doing that? It should filter that out, right? Am I wrong on that, or like what's going on? Why is that not doing what I asked it to do? All right, so what we're going to do is this instead. Get rid of that because it's definitely not needed. And we're just going to come down like that. Now there's no excuse. It's coming out of there. Okay. All right, but here's where I can use the inverted sorter. Or just a regular sorter even. Say, all right, that only titanium is allowed to come out of that. Everything else must be that and go into there. All right, that should solve that problem, I think. These are slowly loading up. Not as efficiently as this one, just because it doesn't have as much source stuff going in. You can see that this one we still have excess. This one we do not. So in theory, I could also pull another one over here and try to get more. What I might try to do, just in the time being here, let's see. I can get another drill there. And maybe we'll just add a little bit of water support. And then we need to go find some power. So let's go find, there's a big, ooh, look at our big guys over here. Cool. We did have a big thorium spot somewhere over here. I forget exactly where it's at, but there was a larger thorium deposit. Oh, we have a good deposit right there. Okay. So we're just going to add on some rows of units. And by units, I just mean RTT generators. Because I don't want to deal with anything having to blow up. And then what I really should do is put that into a vault just to have extra. Just so that this stores up so that if and when we do have problems, we are sorted with all that. But my goodness, I love this. I forgot that we had all this cool setup there for that. I love it. And we have these things, man. They're awesome. All right. Can you guys go repair, rebuild? All right, just help me. Cool. Nope, not that. It's just me. Okay. So we have those basic parts set up. I really, really, really want to get more surge. We don't have a lot of surge in this one, and we're going to need it. So I need to figure out a surge smelter solution that's going to work for us here, which means we need to set up some silicon production, some copper, lead, and of course titanium, which is, for whatever reason, been in very short order for us here recently. Looks like we have some titanium down here. There's some thorium, more thorium. There's copper, or excuse me, lead. There's some copper, and then there's stuff to make silicon. Okay, we can do it. So let's go over here and to start up our production on that. We're just going to do that. We do have schematics for the most basic. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, we do. Okay. Whew. Okay. So we can do the very basics of that. All right, that's going to come like that and down into there. Then we'll set up some sand ones. 1 and 2. Go in like that. And we'll get some water solutions for that, and that, and that. What I do like is that we're very close to a very large deposit of thorium here. So once we inevitably need more power, we have solutions for that. There we go. All this stuff's going to start spinning up. All right, we have 1. So then we need this guy set up, and that guy set up, and that guy set up, and water for all of them. Power-wise, we're still doing just fine, so nothing to be concerned about there. All right, there we go. Now all of those have power. Now I think I want to do a vault. So they're all going to flow into a vault. Let's put that closer to the top here. So like that, I guess. All right, that's going to be 1. Two. 3. All right, then we'll do that. Have that flow into there like so. Now we should have a pretty decent selection of stuff going on through there. Looks like we do. And I can always just highlight this whole section, copy and paste it if I wanted to. I don't want to right now, but could very easily get another one fit in there. I like how I say I don't want to and then immediately do it anyway. Whatever. All right, we'll help that out so it's flowing both directions. There we go. That looks good. That's good. All right. Now what we should be able to do is just take an unloader and a surge smelter. And again, did I do this right? Copper, lead, titanium, and silicon. Yeah, we got all that stuff going in. All right, and then we're just going to set that to be whatever we want it to be. Oh, hold on. All right, got that. I want that to do that. And then we'll just throw that into a vault, I guess, for just right now. Don't know what else to do. You see, it doesn't make stuff very fast, and we are filling this up relatively quickly, actually, which is a good thing for us. And I suppose what I could do to get one more out of this, I could flow all of these into a... Okay, let's try that. I'll catch you up in a second on my thought process here. But what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is instead of what we have right now, where it's kind of a little bit of everything going in, let's throw these all onto one of these that's going to come in there. This guy can just come straight off and go in. So when it fills up, we're good. Then we can have another one there, another one there, and another one there. And then we can just bring all these straight up. So that's going to go there, there, and there. Good. Good. There we go. Okay, what that should enable us to do is put another factory there if we wanted to. Potentially 2. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's all doing what it's supposed to do, I believe. And what are we lacking? Silicons, where we're getting killed here. So we just need to increase our production of that. But take a look. We're making bunches of this stuff. All right, cool. And then we could just have this stuff fly out. We need more power, but that's not a big deal. We can access that relatively easily because we already know we have this giant center over here that we can easily build those on. All right, so let's go ahead and start mining that area out a little bit. So get that, throw that on there. I'll pause this real fast. 1, 2. So I'm just going to go straight down with that, and then we'll get our RTD generators. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm going to hold off on the 1 just because I want to make sure that we actually we have an exit out of there if we need to. I love having a giant crew of these things. It just makes life so much easier. And as they come online, we're back in the positive side of power. There we go. Fantastic. This area is interesting. We need to do more silicon production, but that's fine. Like, I'm really happy with where we're at right now. So we're going to get this guy hooked up over here, I guess. One of those. We'll copy all of that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So I want all of that. So that's going to come up there and in like so. I'm going to dump all of this onto that belt for now. I think we'll be able to upgrade this belt in a moment. But I need to make sure we're okay first. And we need just a little more power. There we go. And we're filling that up. How are we looking over here? All right. There we go. That should at least let that fill up a little faster, and hopefully we won't have as many backlogs there. See, there's at least one that popped up on there for a second. Our only problem now is that we're actually making so much that we have a little backlog going here. So I could pretty easily... Ooh. All right, something like that. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about backwards. And it looks like I'm not seeing red pop up here, which is kind of the goal. We're using it up as soon as we get it, but we're not in red at all. Okay, I'm happy with that. Our thorium production's doing nicely. We always need more, but that's okay. And I don't know if I should just focus on making as much of this stuff as possible or what I should be doing right now. All right, let's go back into our production areas and see. We have a lot more titanium. All right, let's just get rid of some of their stuff while we're thinking here about what we can do. The other thing that we could really set up is more phase if we wanted to. I know we have a lot in this particular spot, but phase is always useful. It's just thorium and sand, which we do have quite a bit of. So I think we'd be able to knock that out pretty easily if we wanted to. This crew I'm just going to move back because if for whatever reason they decide to invade this space again, those guys are all going to get toast right away. So I want to make sure that they live enough that we can survive for more. But as far as stuff goes, Metaglass we're fine on. We can make that stuff like no tomorrow. Plastium, we already have some of that set up. And we can set up more pretty easily. Phase we don't have. We have a surge area. It's not the biggest surge area, but it is significant. I think it's 5 fully powered ones. Cryofluid we can't do anything with. Not a big deal. Pyrite and blast, I don't think we really need that too much. Maybe I could be completely wrong. Melter, separators, disassembler, spore press, all that stuff we don't need right now. So we just need to focus on the big elements. We have more. See, I don't want to build anything up here because I know they're going to come in and invade that spot and it's going to suck. All right, so we got rid of all of their stuff. Let's just find if we have a nice area of thorium. There's a little area of thorium. Okay, we'll probably just throw some phase stuff on there just because I actually really like making phase. It's relatively easy and it's useful for lots of things. I don't really use it as the weapon it can be, but you can use it as ammo for stuff. But more importantly, you can use it with the overdrives, which I should also enable here at some point. All right, so we got that. 1, 2, 3, sure. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go into our phase weavers. And we're going to generate 1, 2, 3 of those. All right. 1, 2, 3. Junction, junction, junction. All right. That's all well and good. We have that in there. That's going to go in number 1. That's number 2. And number 3 is going to be right there. Fantastic. You see, phase just takes a little while to make, but we can make it relatively quickly. There we go. Okay. And I guess we're going to be able to expand this more. So let's, not that. Let's do this. I'm going to get rid of this one for now. And this one's going to go out farther. So each one of these is going to, 1, 2, 3. What do I want? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So every 2, we'll put this in. And let's just see how that works. Oh, you know what I forgot to do here? Is we need more splitter thingies. There we go. And I guess these guys don't have power. You see, we are blasting through sand, but it's still not filling things up. Although we could also use a different way of getting the thorium over to the other side. So we're going to really quickly take a little deviation there. And bring that over like so. Throw another one over here with some water. And hopefully we can just increase our production here because this guy's basically maxed out. There we go. Okay. Now what is going on over here? He does not have. Oh, okay. I completely filled this thing, so it's not able to get all of the resources. So let's break these down so we can divide by 2 here. All right, let's try this. There we go. Now, that should make it a little easier for us to get things in. Hopefully, as long as we maintain, the problem is that you can see some of the numbers are going up there. What else can I put in there to help that situation out? Well, I guess I could reroute this to come down that way, and then we don't have that problem, which might be the choice that we follow through with there if this jams up again. But right now, we're doing okay. We could be doing better, but it's not bad. Let's just see if we can help this one out just a little bit. Maybe we just get a little bit more production in there for that, because we actually filled up the silicon and we have pretty much everything else filled up. It's our lead that's letting us down right now. All right. And do I want to go in and put an overdrive dome on this whole thing? It sounds awesome. For that overdrive dome, we need silicon and phase, which we have both of. So I see no real reason not to do that. Right? So we're just going to put a little splitter on that. Go over there and up. And that one already has it. And then we have our whole phase factory up here. I'm just going to put that off to the side because there's a lot of it right now. And we are going to need to do something with it eventually here. Just not sure how I want to feed all that in quite yet, so I'm just not going to. And then we need another one of these. It's going to come from right over there. It's going to go over like that and up like that. And real soon, we're going to have a party happening here. There we go. So we are using up that stuff. We're getting that stuff sent out. We got all of this functioning nicely. Now, I guess what I could do here also is use the same thing and just do a smaller version so that this whole area speeds up. Because all the smaller one needs is just phase. It doesn't need anything else. And let's see, can I speed this up? Alright, so if I put that there, I'm just going to bring it around the back side like that, over into there. And then maybe put another one over here. Or what I do is just take this and dump it straight into that. That's fun. Okay. I'm happy with all that. And I guess I should also get some launchers ready. Yeah, because we're filling up real fast with all that stuff. So now we can just have that stuff go out, do its thing. Cool. All right, I'm happy with all that. This looks like it's still doing its thing. Now we're running out of copper too, which is interesting. And we're running into some power problems, so RTG generator time. Uh-oh. What do we not have? Oh, we're out of silicon. God help us. All right, let's go real fast over to Salt Flats, I guess. Because I know this is our major depot, and we're going to launch over into Sector 225. Select. And let's go back to 225. Let's see, how are we doing? We're down, but we're not out. Okay, not a big deal. All right. Oh, we can't even do steam generators? Oh, we need silicon for that too. Bummer. All right, we'll hopefully get some in soon. But we have production of this turned off. This one is also turned off. All right. I suppose we could try to take some of this stuff and bring it back over if we really needed to. Which I kind of guess we do need to, but I don't want to. It just takes time. And I can't build anything really right now. All right, we're gonna have to. All right, we're gonna bring that all the way across like so. We'll get some of this loaded up and then we can go out from there. But I think that's probably where I'm going to leave you folks, because we just need to get this back into our main core and then we can go in and build out a little more. But I don't think there's too much that I really want to build here. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. So that's where I think I'm going to leave it for right now, but I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me and let me know what suggestions you have. Bye-bye.